Caitlin Clark, a little bit like Jalen Ramsey. Give her the nickname as advertised. She has been absolutely fantastic.
What
And
did we say?
Vlad, you said it. You said it.
What I say?
Give her a little bit of a break. She has had no time off in the past year to take a break and rest. You give her some rest, Caitlin Clark gonna own y'all. And that's what she's done.
She needed that month off, bro.
She got that month off
She
for
needed that
the
month off.
Olympics.
They don't do those young ladies any favor by having the draft literally a week after the women's national title game, which she played, and then training camp was like a couple of weeks later, and then the WNBA season started the next month. So it's been college basketball, WNBA draft, WNBA training camp with the Fever, opening the season, and you're the most talked about women's basketball player.
One of the most talked about players in the country.
Just the most talked about athlete in the country, but definitely one of the most talked about women athletes and the most talked about WNBA player. And every game that you're on is on TV, whether it's ESPN, whether it's NBA TV, Ion, CBS Sports Network, CBS. They wherever they can put the Indiana Fever on, and they actually playing later on this afternoon. She's been in the forefront in everybody's eyes, and that month off because of the Olympics really benefited her. And as you can see, her and the Indiana Fever have been playing some good basketball. She's been busting ladies' ass. She's been giving them
by the way,
business.
What did she do in the biggest game of the year against the Chicago Sky? Not head-to-head, but for the most part, head-to-head
the 30
with
on them.
31-12. Angel Reese had 10-12, I think. She won the Rookie of the Year, in my opinion, in that one game.
Listen, I made the comment last week. Like, a lot of people are saying that a lot of Angel Reese numbers are a little doctored because she's kind of she pulls off Moses Malone, Dennis Rodman, where she just automatically she's missing on purpose.
Rebound.
To pad the stats. Meanwhile, the other ladies breaking records, breaking rookie records, and
for assists, for threes, for scoring, for.
I love it though.
That's
as
great.
Much as we're still talking about women's basketball right now.
Speaking of loving it, Indiana Fever are having fun too. And when you're winning, that happens, but they seem to have a good rapport. Caitlin Clark, post-game the other night, her teammate Lexi Hull, ayo.
Get my hands on as many balls as I could and take advantage of that. Caitlin? Yeah. We're done. Oh, Lex.
We'll see
soon.
Now, that was funny. It was funny. But it's not the first time that's happened with the WNBA. I don't know if you have a guys, if you had a chance, YouTube, Becky Hammon, who I love, and A'ja Wilson, who I adore. I mean, I really adore her, even though that might be Bam's girl. So
She's been balling, but her team's been losing.
Yeah, I mean, hey, listen, three-peating's tough, buddy. Three-peating is very tough. All right, but A'ja's been, but there's it was a post-game press conference. I don't know if this was during the bubble or whatever. And Becky Hammon had said, A'ja Wilson was great. She had her hands on balls all the time. And they started laughing. And A'ja's got a great personality. She was like, well, I like that. And then they started laughing. So when I saw this, it was like the intangible version. But it was funny because when you saw Caitlin just lost. She just started dying. So
started laughing.
Yeah. And by the way, there's no Ayo if ladies want to.
Yeah, you just got to be careful what you say.
Yeah, you just got to be careful. But it was funny. It was funny.
I just like that she couldn't stay in character. She just
no, you're not, because look, it's like put it this way. There was a time where I think you remember this as well. If you YouTube it, Dwight Howard was doing a post game interview with the Atlanta when he was in the Atlanta Hawks, and I know. And Dennis Schroeder was there, and he was like, yeah, that D was good. And he just kept on emphasizing. He kept on emphasizing that, even though he was talking about defense, but you know how we are. We all know what the fourth letter of the alphabet means. It's an abbreviation for another four-letter word that rhymes with Rick. So therefore, when he was talking about, the defense was good, and he said the abbreviated word of it, they started laughing. Like Dennis Schroeder's like, what are you doing? It happened also with Klay Thompson.
Yeah, I mean, we all slip up sometimes.
No, it's not even that. The report is not thinking that the question or what they're saying is, could be flirtatious or could mean something else. They're just asking a question. It's our sophomoric you know, our sophomoric self just being sophomoric, basically.
Jokes.
You know, it's just jokes. But yeah, it's fun that. But what I'm happy about is that if the men can do it, the women can do it as well, and it's all fun and games.
I'm just happy that they're having fun.
Yes.
That's the main thing. That's the main thing.
And at least they like playing with balls.
We're gonna have fun with you next.